Hello everybody, I am Grant, King of the Kingdom of New Camelot, and this video is how to start a micronation getting started. This is the first in a series of videos I'm doing about how to create a micronation. Most micronations do a series on this when they see that they're doing fairly well. In this video, I'm going to cover the basics, and in the videos that come after it, I'm going to try as hard as I can to talk about some things that you need to know that a lot of other how to start a micronation series by other YouTubers and nations haven't covered yet. Now, as I said, the title is Getting Started, and as that would imply, I'm going to give you some tips about what you need to do when you first start thinking about making a micronation. Obviously, the very first thing that you're going to do is make the decision to make a micronation. So once you've made the decision that you are going to make a micronation, you need to ask yourself some questions. What type of micronation are you making? Is it going to be just for fun, or are you going to have a reason for your having a micronation, something that you're working towards? Do you want it to be friends and family only? Do you want it to be offline, online? If it's offline, do you have a physical territory? So if you decide that you want to do a micronation which is not just for fun, it's because you think you can actually run a nation, then this should lead you to ask some more questions of yourself. Like, for example, can you produce anything that you can trade with other nations? Do you have any skills that can help your micronation or any other micronations? Because at some point later on, you will be looking to make allies. I will do another video about allies and members, but so basically you want to think about what you have to offer. Because there's a lot of micronations out there, and people are going to want you to present them with a reason as to why they should join your nation, not somebody else's. Of course, you can be in more than one micronation, obviously. but that can be a bit of a pain in the ass for you, more trouble than it's worth, if you make the decision to run a micronation for more than just having fun, and that you want to put effort into it. Because running a serious micronation, while it is fun, it is a lot of work. You are going to need to make some sacrifices, and you are going to need to put a lot of effort in. For a micronation that has a goal, you are going to need a website. You're going to have to create yourself your own website. Having your own website is for several reasons. Firstly, it will let people find you, know where you are, and let you put posts up on a platform which is completely under your control, so you can't come on and discover that a load of hard work you're proud of and that you've done, or even it's something that was hard work and you did it just because it needed to be done the previous night, has been removed by some stupid moderator because of some stupid reason. I mean, I heard, for example, that on Wicca, if you publish an article on there, the mods will take it down if they don't find it interesting. The other thing is, most serious micronationalists will not take you seriously if you do not have a website. You're also going to need a YouTube channel so that you can keep your members up to date and get new citizens. And you are going to need a Patreon. So you're going to want to create a Patreon page. And the reason you would create a Patreon page is because if you've got a goal for your micronation, then chances are you're going to need money for that goal. And Patreon is a great way of raising money if you can get people to join it. I say a great way of making money. What I should say is it's a great way to make it easier to persuade people to say yes when you ask them for money. And what I mean by this is that if you introduce a tax to your micronation, because you're not officially recognized by any other nations or international organizations, then people can simply refuse to pay, and if you try to force the issue, they can simply leave your micronation and escape having to pay or be punished for not paying because they're no longer a citizen. However, with Patreon, they are being given rewards once a month in return for paying their tax once a month. And because almost all micronations do it, certainly almost all the serious micronations do it, it's extremely difficult for anybody to say to you that you shouldn't be trying to raise money that way. I will do detailed videos in this series on how Patreon can help you and how a website can help you and how to set it all up. The next thing you're going to need is a flag, because again, if you don't have your own flag, you're not going to be taken seriously. I will do a video on flags. And I will explain in the video where New Camelot got its flag from, and give you a link to the people that made it for us. I would suggest also make a national anthem. You can either make one yourself if you're musically talented, or pay somebody to make one for you. I'll do a detailed video on that at a later date as well. And of course, and you should have already come up with this right at the start, a name for your micronation. And the last thing you will need to do right at the start is decide what type of government you want to have. Do you want to have an absolute monarchy? Do you want to have a democracy? Do you want to have a constitutional democratic monarchy? Do you want to be an empire? Do you want dictatorship? Do you want communism? I would recommend absolute monarchy. It does make things a lot easier. Again, I'll do a video on how to run things with it as well. Due to everything going on in the world, plus the fact is what communism already. We already know about communism and what communism has always been like. I would strongly advise against picking communism because most people in the community that would actually be able to help you, be good friends, good allies with you, will turn away from you the second you say that you're a communist government. You're not going to impress anyone by being communist. Pretty sure your families, if you live anywhere other than Korea, China, or Russia, are not going to be too thrilled about it either. So you guys will think about all that. And in the next video, tell me what you've got done so far. All right? All right.